Hello, everyone. Welcome to
The premiere episode of Through the Eyes of an Ensign.
Through the Eyes of an Ensign. So, for those who have listened to our fantastic podcast, 15 Minutes in Hell, the last few episodes, well, there's a new Star Trek character called
Good old Gork.
Good old Gork. So we're trying to find a Gork-centric episode.
And we mean mourn. Because my co-host here has this amazing talent of saying things that are almost right. They're close. And I was talking about mourn. And you said, you called him Gork. And I'm like, wait a minute. Is he talking? Because it was close to like 8 things. It was close to Quark. It was close to Morn. It was close to Garrick. I'm like, who are you talking about?
Let's do the premise of it. Like, the point was, like, we were talking about, like, what, bar episodes or something like that?
Yeah, because and you were like, this guy's always at the bar.
No, I remember. Sam was walking in, like, our other co-host who is busy today, and this was also
busy.
Well, this was kind of a surprise episode. Like, we weren't even planning on doing this. So he was visiting the store while we were on break, and I was like, you know what, we should do like when Sam walks in, we just like just kind of go, hey Sam, kind of like with Norm from Cheers or what's his name from it's like what's his name from Deep Space Nine? He's always at the bar. It's like, who? It's like, I don't know. I think his name's Quark or something like that.
That's the thing. It's like Quark owns the bar. Morn is his best customer.
Yeah, because the only reason I know Morn is because I've never seen Deep Space Nine. I've seen the documentary that we went and saw.
Yeah, we went and
after that, and from what little bit I know, from what you guys have talked about, because Deep Space Nine, I think, is one of Bob's favorites.
I think it is Bob's favorite.
I think it's Bob's favorite, and from like the Star Trek Online.
Yeah, because you can go.
To Deep Space
Morn
Nine
is finally there, because when Star Trek Online started, you could go to Deep Space Nine, but there was no Morn, there was no Quark, nothing. And finally, a few years ago, they put Morn at the bar, and you can talk to Morn.
Because like when that happened, you were freaking out, going, "You gotta go see Morn.
Morn's there. He's there. He's at the bar, and you can talk to him." And he doesn't, because the joke with Morn is he never stops talking. Like, he's always saying something, unless the camera's on him. Then he's always saying things off screen. He's always like this big ladies' man off screen.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes somebody will sit next to Morn, and it'll cut to them, and Morn will have just finished saying this amazing story that'll put everything into perspective to whoever is talking to him. Be like, Morn, I never saw it that way. You've opened my eyes. And then he just sits there and silently takes a drink. But there's an episode where Morn fakes his death. And that's what we got to talking about. And that's what we're going to watch now. Who mourns for Morn?
So this is season 6 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, episode 12.
Yeah.
Who mourns for
Morn? And it is one of the best episodes.
And I have not seen this, so this is Through the Eyes of an Ensign.
Yes, you are the ensign in question. And we're opening up on Quark's bar.
It's been there for over 2 weeks. It's starting to rot.
He never speaks.
Morn,
Oh yeah,
it's
that's
a
right.
hologram. Morn's been away on business for the last 2 weeks. To replace Morn with a hologram? Why? Evening. That's why. People love him. He's like a mascot. Everyone who comes in here expects to see him, and if they don't, it doesn't feel like home to them. And that's not good business. That's gonna be anyway. My sales drop of almost 5%.
Ooh, 5%.
Why doesn't it talk? Do you have any idea how much an interactive holoprojector costs?
Moore never shuts up.
I'm sure Moore would be very touched to hear you say. Moore! It's just a hologram. You look like you saw a ghost.
Turn it off.
Why?
Mourne's dead.
Word. One's cargo ship was caught in an ion storm.
You rescued?
Yeah.
How often does Morn show up?
He's always there.
Well, I know he's always there, but like I mean, like every time they go to Quark's bar, you see him,
Yeah, he's always there.
and I guess we go to Quark's bar a lot.
A lot. Yeah, a lot. This is the only episode that is Moore-centric, though.
I would.
Deep Space Nine has, this is probably my favorite intro music.
It is fantastic.
And I loved in the lower decks when they went to Deep Space Nine and they played this music and it gets all touching. Ransom is like, just keep going around the pylons like you're in awe of the station. And it kept playing the music. It was so good.
And the driver would just look so confused. Like, should I keep going? Yeah, do another few rounds.
Yeah, just keep going.
Also, we do not own Deep Space. We don't own any Star Trek.
Star Trek or Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, this is clearly for comedic and fun reviews.
Yes.
It's,
So if anybody from Paramount hears this,
fuck you, Kirksman.
no, he'll have us taken down like he had me banned from the subreddits.
He's like, it was you. You're the one who cussed my name.
He asked, I will die on this hill. He banned me. He got me banned. I have been banned from Daystrom Institute and the Star Trek subreddits permanently.
Because you question his brilliantness.
All I did was point out the inconsistent bullshit that is Star Trek Discovery. I didn't even do it aggressively. It was just like, hey, look at all this crap that doesn't make sense. Permabanned.
Morton was an excellent sparring partner. He saw deeply combat in the
Before he's really gone.
Born
Well, it's before we met. That's like, wasn't it?
Come on. I thought it might come in handy.
This is fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah, the whole station, he was just like a part of everybody's lives.
These people. If you see anyone empty-handed, tell them a bottle of Uridian ale. Tell them it was Morn's favorite. Very kind of you to do this, Quack. Sure, Morn would appreciate
Is this, like, all he... This is, like, he legit just kind of like this...
He's
Yeah.
a Ferengi. That's all
Yeah.
he cares about is money.
Yeah, I know.
Can I get you? Nearly 5 on the job. Maybe
One of the best Deep Space Nine episodes is, I think it's called The Magnificent Ferengi. And it's Quark and his brother Rom and Liquidator Brunt, who's played by Jeffrey Combs,
Yeah.
and I can't other character, but they do like a heist. It's fantastic.
Yours. I'll have you know, Morn died that day this month of March. Inconsiderate. We're talking about a lot of money. And it's like that. You know he had 2 stomachs. Don't you know? Beautiful thing.
One of those stomachs is filled with
Truly appreciate
pure liquid latinum.
It's nice to know you're sober.
You should be worried too. Now that your mascot's gone, business will suffer.
Listen,
Let's see ya.
Can you please drop this?
everyone, thank you
Worf's
all
been
for
there
coming.
jealous of more.
It's a great deal to me to see so many people care about me.
Yeah.
Yet the first time we walked in here, sat down on a very stool.
He wouldn't shut the hell up.
It must have been
Never.
almost 10 years ago. Still had his hair there. I thought he was just.
So hold on. Has he had like has he had this liquid stuff in his stomach for 10 years or
Yeah, he did a heist, and he took all of it and absconded away with it and hid it in one of his stomachs. And like I said in our episode of 15 Minutes of Hell, like he's bald here because he had latinum in his stomach for like 10 years. That causes him to lose his hair. And the Lesepian, which is the same species of one that you see in Discovery, is bald too. When it shouldn't be. You still have like this massive little flowing coif of hair. It's because Discovery sucks.
I think the greatest tribute we could ever pay would be to make sure keep it warm for more.
Quark would have made an amazing politician. Never lets a tragedy go to waste.
Me too.
So who is the blonde hair guy? That's
The
Odo.
blonde haired guy.
No, the one who's like kind of.
It's Odo. He's the station's constable.
Oh, okay.
He's Quark's foil all the time.
Yeah.
They hate each other, but at the end of this series, they're like
Besties.
yeah, they begrudgingly acknowledge that like they're kind of each other's best friends, even though they're kind of nemesis,
Yeah.
like you and Jeff.
Yeah.
Dear sweet Lord.
But Odo is a changeling, and
Yeah.
the changelings are the rulers of the Dominion, which invade the Alpha Quadrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly believed you cared about it.
There's a whole story and lore and everything.
Calculating his net worth, no doubt.
We spent a lot of time together, Odo.
His financial records.
Not Joe.
What do you mean?
Organization was broke.
No.
How can that be? It's our bill at the end of every month. That kind of money must have come from somewhere.
Well, he did have his shipping business. Maybe all his assets are tied up in inventory.
Of course. I'll unload everything.
So this whole episode is just
And use the
them
profits to.
trying to.
Oh, what's that smell?
Your inheritance, Lavanian beets. Very ripe.
What's in the rest of it?
Beats?
More beets.
What did he do?
That's all he had?
Well, he had a freighting business, like a shipping business. He ran a freighter.
Except for the contents of his quarters. Maybe he spent all his money on furnishings and works of art.
Ah, of course.
I bet Odo's just enjoying this, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
People pay a premium to own something.
Big
Are you sure these are the right quarters? I'm
tub of mud.
They just sleep. Do they just sleep in mud or?
That, I believe, is a matter. That's Warren's bed.
Slept in. What?
I'm told